Today, I'm going to show you how I transformed this old IKEA table into a stunning ottoman. The first thing I did was remove the table legs and sanded them down. Although I originally planned to stain the base of the table, I decided to keep everything black after seeing the fabric with the black base, so sanding wasn't necessary for this project. C'est la vie. After the unnecessary sanding, I needed to cut the legs to ottoman height. I knew I wanted my ottoman to be 22 inches tall, so I factored in the foam and batting sizes for the overall calculations before beginning to cut the legs. I made sure to cut them all the same size. It was also important to keep the holes at the top of the legs intact so I could reattach them to the table. And here are my new table legs. Now it's time to work on the tabletop. I added some foam by using spray adhesive. I couldn't find foam that was 4 feet wide and 4 feet high, so I had to cut the foam into 3 pieces to cover the tabletop. For those on a budget, I recommend purchasing foam from the camping section of a hardware store, as it is more affordable than buying from a fabric store. The next step is to add batting, which helps cover the cracks in the foam and makes the top appear more rounded and inviting. I used 2 layers of batting, but 4 would have been even better. It was finally time to add the fabric. I ensured the fabric was evenly spread across the top of the ottoman, and then I flipped the table over and started stapling the batting and the fabric to the lip of the table using a staple gun. It's best to start stapling in the middle of one side and then move to the opposite side, ensuring that the fabric is taut but not too tight, as it may ruin the shape of the ottoman. After completing all 4 sides of the ottoman, it was time to tackle the corners. I stapled and tucked the fabric until I had 1 crease on one side of the ottoman and the corner was nice and smooth. I added extra staples and then cut away the excess fabric to make space for the table legs to be reinstalled. I repeated this process on each of the 4 corners. Finally, I added a piece of painted trim to cover the staples on each side of the table. I secured it to the lip of the table using a nail gun. Once all of the trim was installed, I reattached the legs. And voila, an ottoman. I love it. What do you think?